My beloved child, place your hand in mine right now. Do not think of this as a distant idea or a poetic symbol. In this very moment, as you read these words, I stretch my hand toward you from realms your eyes cannot see but your spirit can feel. Let your heart respond. Let your soul reach out. Take my hand and breathe deeply. Inhale the peace I am sending into your chest. Draw into your lungs the quiet strength I pour over you. Let every breath become a bridge between your weary heart and my unshakable love. Calm yourself for a moment. Let the noise around you fade into the background. Let the weight of your thoughts slow down. You have carried so much for so long. You have tried to be strong for everyone, tried to hold yourself together when everything inside you felt like it was falling apart. But now, in this moment, you do not need to pretend. You do not need to impress me. You do not need to prove anything. I know you completely. I understand you more deeply than you understand yourself. And still, I love you with a love that will never change. You built many walls to survive. You learned to hide your heart behind layers of silence, sarcasm, busyness, or indifference. You told yourself you did not care when people hurt you, but your tears at night revealed the truth. You decided long ago that it was safer to expect little from others so their failures would not hurt as much. Brick by brick, through disappointments, betrayals, broken promises, and shattered dreams, you constructed your own fortress. It seemed to protect you, but it also isolated you. It kept out pain, but it also kept out love. Today I am inviting you to let those walls begin to fall. Not all at once if that frightens you, but stone by stone, layer by layer. I am not asking you to be exposed to the cruelty of people. I am asking you to open your heart to me. I will not wound you. I will not betray your trust. I will not mock your weakness or use your vulnerability against you. I approach gently, patiently, with perfect understanding and tender compassion. I want to touch the places you have hidden for years, the rooms inside your soul that no human being really knows, the memories you lock away because they're too painful to revisit. Allow my light to enter those places. Allow my presence to sit with you where you have wept alone. Your problems are not eternal, my child. Though they feel endless, though they seem to chase you from season to season, they do not have the final word over your life. Every storm has an ending. Every night yields to the morning. Every chapter of sorrow has a closing page. The pain that wraps around your heart like chains is not your destiny. The heaviness in your chest, the constant tension in your mind, the phrases of fear that repeat in your thoughts, these are not permanent residents. They are visitors, and their time is running out. I am writing a new chapter for you. Even now, while you wonder if anything will ever change, I am already guiding events you cannot see. While you worry about what tomorrow might bring, I am preparing doors that will open at just the right moment. While you replay old conversations and relive old hurts, I am designing future conversations filled with healing, reconciliation, and unexpected joy. Nothing in your life is random when you place your hand in mine. Even the wounds you suffered, though I did not delight in them, will become part of a beautiful testimony of restoration. You say you need a miracle, and you are right, but listen carefully. The greatest miracle I am doing right now is inside you. Before I rearrange circumstances around you, I am transforming the atmosphere inside your heart. Before I remove burdens from your path, I am lifting the burden of relentless fear from your thoughts. My word is like a clear river flowing through your mind, washing away the muddy waters of lies and accusations that have lived there too long. Let these words cleanse you. Let them challenge the beliefs that have kept you captive. Let them unmask the voices that continually tell you, you are not enough, you will never change, your future is ruined. Those voices are not mine. I am your shepherd, the one who walks ahead of you and behind you, beside you and within you. You are not abandoned to fate. You will not be left alone to figure out life by yourself. I provide not only the bread on your table and the roof over your head, but also the comfort your soul needs when the world feels cold and indifferent. I care about your relationships, your family, your work, your health, your dreams, and even the quiet desires you have never told anyone. I see you when you wake up tired before the day has even begun, when you feel as if heavy stones are tied to your feet and every step is a struggle. I see when you smile in public but crumble alone. None of it is hidden from me. Feel the weight begin to lift. It may be subtle at first, a slightly deeper breath, a small exhale of relief, a tiny spark of hope where there was only darkness. Do not despise those small beginnings of change. They are signs that my presence is working in you. The numbness you have carried will not define you forever. The inner deadness, the feeling that you are just existing and not really living, is meeting my resurrection power. I am waking up your ability to feel joy again. I am reawakening your capacity to dream, to hope, to expect goodness instead of disaster. Your future is not a barren desert. If you keep walking with me, if you do not let go of my hand even when you do not understand what I am doing, you will discover a landscape of blessing you cannot yet imagine. If I showed you all of it at once, your heart could not contain the joy, so I reveal it gradually, a kind word at the perfect moment. An unexpected opportunity, the return of someone you thought you lost, a door of provision opening when you were sure you would be left without help. These are glimpses of what I am weaving together for your good. You wonder if I truly love you. You have heard about my love. You have read about it. You have listened to songs and messages that speak of it. But your heart asks, is it really for me? Because you have known so much disappointment, you secretly brace yourself every time something good happens, expecting it to be taken away. You have struggled to trust love because love has hurt you more than once. But my love is not human love. It does not waver when you fail. It does not disappear when you make mistakes. It does not grow tired when you are slow to change. It is steady, relentless, constant, and pure. Think back, child. This is not the first time I have reached into your story. There were moments when you thought everything was lost, and suddenly a way appeared. Times when you felt alone and someone came into your life to encourage, support, or protect you. Moments when danger came close but somehow passed by. Situations where you were sure you would not make it. And yet here you are, still standing, still breathing, still seeking me. These are not coincidences. These are fingerprints of my faithfulness all over your past. Remember them. Let them become anchors for your faith when new storms arise. You have fallen many times. You have made choices you regret. You have said words you wish you could take back. You have walked down roads that led you into darkness. But every time you fell, I was there, reaching down to lift you. Every time you ran away, I followed you. Every time you doubted whether you were worth saving, I responded with mercy. I did not quit on you when you quit on yourself. I did not abandon you in the moments you felt unworthy to pray. I kept you alive because my plans for you are not finished. I am breathing life into your emotions again. The part of you that wanted to stop caring, that wanted to stop feeling so you would not hurt anymore, is being gently awakened by my spirit. You will feel deeply again, but this time your feelings will not rule you. I will teach you to live with sensitivity and wisdom, with tenderness and strength. You will cry, yes, but many of your tears will be tears of joy, appreciation, and worship. You will cry when you recognize how many times I protected you without your knowledge. You will cry when you realize how often I provided when there seemed to be no way. You will cry when you see that the details you thought were random were in fact carefully arranged by my hand. Open your spiritual ears. Learn to treasure quiet moments where you can listen. Turn down the constant noise, the endless opinions, the unending stream of information that exhausts your mind. In the silence, I will show you what is coming. I will warn you of hidden traps, false friendships, and deceptive opportunities that look bright but lead to pain. Trust the uneasiness I place in your spirit when something is not right. That inner warning is not paranoia, it is my protection. I will reveal what you need to avoid, but I will also highlight what you must embrace, doors that I open, people I send, tasks I assign, opportunities that align with your purpose. I am awakening you to your true value. For too long, you have allowed people to treat you as if you were cheap, ordinary, easily replaced. You believed words that belittled your worth. You tolerated behavior that diminished your dignity because you were afraid to be alone. But I say to you, you are precious. You are chosen. You are not an accident, not a background character in life's story. You are my beloved child, set apart for purposes more important than you realize. Do not allow anyone to convince you otherwise. The situation you are facing now is not forever. The problem that occupies your thoughts day and night, that steals your sleep and drains your energy, has an end date. You may not see it yet, but from my perspective, the resolution is already written. The blessing that is coming will outweigh the pain of this season. One day you will look back and understand how this difficulty shaped your character, purified your motives, deepened your faith, and prepared you for what you will receive. I ask you to guard your thoughts carefully. Many people wake up every day and immediately focus on what they lack, what they fear and what they resent. They rehearse their problems, relive their disappointments, and compare themselves to others. And in doing so, they strengthen chains of negativity around their own lives. You, however, are invited into a different way. When you pray, come with the assurance that I listen. You do not need perfect words. You do not need to pray long prayers to convince me to care. My ear is already inclined toward you. My heart is already moved with compassion for you. I surround you with mercy. I am not here to throw your past in your face. I will not repeatedly drag you back into old guilt and shame. I know everything you have done, and still I offer you forgiveness. I wash your mind from destructive patterns. I cleanse your soul from what stains and burdens it. I transform your spirit into something strong and radiant, like a diamond formed under pressure, resilient, brilliant, and precious. You are not alone, no matter how lonely you feel. Even when you walk through seasons where you sensed nothing, where your prayers felt empty and the heavens seemed silent, I was there. When you cried quietly to avoid disturbing others, I heard every sob. When you could not find words and only tears ran down your face, I understood what your heart was saying. I have kept every tear, every secret pain, every unspoken plea. None of it is wasted. Now it is time for you to see your difficulties differently. They are not proof that I have abandoned you. They are places where my power will be revealed. I am not the one pushing you into despair. I am the one stretching out my arm to pull you out. Let your heart accept that you are in my hands, that your story is held within my love. Refuse to return to mental prisons I have already begun to unlock. Do not go back to relationships, habits, or thought patterns that I have shown you are destructive. Let the past remain behind you. You are moving forward. There will be people who only come close to you when they see you thriving. Some who ignored you in your weakness will suddenly notice you in your success. Some who laughed at your struggles will be curious about your victory. Do not let bitterness grow in you toward them. Instead, allow me to use your story as a beacon that draws others to hope. You will guide many. You will speak words of encouragement that lift others from the same pits I have pulled you out of. You will be able to say, I know what that pain feels like, but I also know the one who heals. Your enemies, those who have wished evil on you, those who spoke lies about you, those who tried to destroy your reputation, your peace, or your future, will not have the final say. Their plans will fail. Their accusations will fall to the ground. Their actions will not cancel the destiny I have written over your life. You do not need to waste your energy trying to retaliate. Leave that in my hands. I am your defender, your shield, your vindication. I am lighting a flame inside your heart that will not be extinguished. It is a flame of faith that burns through confusion, a flame of courage that rises in fearful surroundings, a flame of hope that glows even in the darkest hours. You will still face challenges. I will not lie to you. There will be days when you feel stretched, tested, even shaken, but you will not face them alone. You will not collapse without help. My presence will be your stability when everything else feels uncertain. You ask me for life, and I am giving it, not just more days on a calendar, but a different quality of living, a life where joy is not stolen by every disappointment, a life where peace is not destroyed by every problem, a life where you walk with purpose, aware that your existence has eternal meaning. You will be a blessing to many. Your voice will carry comfort. Your story will carry hope. Your example will carry light. Speak of me to those you love, not as a distant judge, but as a faithful father who never abandons his children. Tell them how I carried you when you were too weak to walk. Tell them how I gave you strength when you wanted to give up. Tell them how I answered prayers you prayed in secret. Your testimony will be a key that unlocks hearts around you. Do not underestimate the power of your simple, steady faith. It does not have to impress anyone. It only needs to cling to me. Even when circumstances scream the opposite of what I promised, choose to trust my word. Even when you feel nothing, choose to believe that I am working. Even when you do not understand the timing, trust that my timing is perfect. Bring me your burdens, all of them, the weight of financial worry, the ache of broken relationships, the fear about your health, the anxiety about your family, the confusion about your future. You were never meant to carry these alone. Lay them at my feet, not once, but as many times as your heart needs to. When you feel them rising again, bring them back to me. This is not weakness. This is faith in action. If you could see what I see, you would be less afraid. I see the road ahead. I see the traps being prepared by your enemy, and I see the way of escape I have already planned. I see the tears you will shed and the smiles that will follow. I see the nights of wrestling and the mornings of breakthrough. I see your current confusion and your future clarity. I see how every part of your story will weave together in a way that glorifies me and blesses you. Let this be a day of new beginning for you, not because all your problems suddenly vanish, but because you decide, in your heart, to trust me more deeply than you trust your fears. Stand up inside, even if your body feels tired. Lift your gaze, even if your eyes are still wet with tears. Whisper to me, even if your voice trembles. Tell me honestly what you feel, what you fear, what you long for. I am listening. From this moment on, walk knowing that you are loved beyond measure. Nothing you face will be stronger than my grace. No failure will be deeper than my mercy. No darkness will be thicker than my light. Hold to my promises when voices of doubt shout in your mind. Remember this, you are mine, and I am with you. You will not walk alone a single day of your life. Let these words sink deeply into you. Let them echo in your thoughts when you wake and when you lie down. Let them remind you, over and over, that your story is not over, your hope is not dead, and your future is not empty. I am rewriting your life with love, and every step you take with me is a step toward healing, freedom, and unshakable joy.